All right, Papa. I'm gonna start recording. I'm just gonna ask you questions. Okay. Which years were you stationed in Vietnam?
I'm stationed there from 1970 to 71. After I'd finished getting that education deferment and the work deferment, I thought I had it made then.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
Right.
A random selection sequence for induction for 1970.
He had it made as a college student. Got out and had a nice job. Just everything was lined up for you almost, then wham. Half of the unit that I worked in training with, it was like 12 of us. We called ourselves the Dirty Dozen. About 6 or 8 of us. We got stationed in Germany. About a year later, all of that Dirty Dozen, a good part of them, was shipped to Vietnam. It was a military and industrial war. All the people that had done any reading at all and looking through the news knew we shouldn't be there. And the American military thought they were supposed to police the world. And what we did there every day, they send us reports, like typed or written reports from all over Saigon and the whole country. So we take that information and just put it in a more concise reporting.
So when you got to Saigon, what were some of your first impressions of the things that you were seeing?
Just the filth of everything and the numbers of people that had come in from out in the woods and the paddies and everywhere out away from Saigon.
Yeah.
It was just hordes of kids. They didn't have enough people to look after the kids. So they would bring them in from outside of Saigon.
Wow.
The ones that were really deformed, that lost legs, they'd come in and didn't have a lot of medical facilities. They didn't have enough people to help look after them. They would have like ropes and chains, and we'd tie them down to their legs where they could only go for a certain distance from where they were staying. That was really hard to work at.
So when did you start taking those photos, and how were you kind of introduced to photography?
I started doing it pretty soon because they're real close to the barracks where I stayed. They had like film, for developing. Developing black and whites. This was where we stayed. This is a compound that we stayed at, which had been an old French army stable. It was right next to the Saigon River. And like at night, especially later on after we got there, that's why they would set up these snipers. And I didn't ever get shot at personally, but close enough. But I had two of my buddies that got shot. And we were just on the barracks at the step, where we stayed. And one of them got killed, I guess it was about the first week. All the people in the States were here, and we're going to be getting out of Vietnam. We're going to be getting out.
Yeah.
And it seemed like to us, when we were there, that it was going to be escalating all the time. Head up officers and all that, and the ones from Washington, D.C. that helped made the decisions about staying in Vietnam. A lot of the information we didn't get. It's like they tried to hide